Previously on Christian Humber Reloaded. The slaughter of the Zerg. After we landed, I made sure the landing site wasn't in the middle of the hive, but we weren't. We were about 3 miles away from the Zerg hive cluster. I said, "We are outnumbered, 50 against 2 billion. I told the Toa to stay near the shuttle just in case we are going to get ourselves killed. I said to Seasonbringer, I go Super Saiyan Stage 2 while you go. Before I could finish, he went Super Saiyan. I was surprised and told him quietly, "How did you go Super Saiyan in such a short time?" He answered,
"While you were in the hospital, I did some training, and I triggered something in me that made me transform."
I said, "Okay, 2 Super Saiyans against 2 billion Zerg. Let's go show the Overmind who's boss. Ready, Seasonbringer?" He said,
"Yeah, let's go!"
We both charged in, energy blazing. There was no way the Overmind could know what was going on. We killed every goddamn Zerg that was guarding the Overmind. The only thing that was in our way was Carragane. I told Seasonbringer this is my duty to either free her or kill her. I knocked her out and told Seasonbringer to get her as far away as you can. I then went Super Saiyan Stage 5. Then I said, "It's time to die, you ugly son of a B***********. And with that, I used my Dark Templar powers combined with my Super Saiyan powers to perform my Wind Scar technique to vaporize the goddamn fucking piece of shit Overmind. The blast vaporized the ugly son of a B*********, but the Celebeats were left, so we both took care of them with ease. I finally decided to blow the fucking planet up, but Seasonbringer stopped me. The Awakening of the Ice Emeralds. I actually had fun killing the Zerg, so did Seasonbringer. I later found out I'm a half-breed. No wonder I could smell a moron a mile away. I'm half Saiyan, half wolf, which makes me extremely dangerous if you got on my bad side. I found out I go into a frenzy by the taste of blood, which is one reason not to take me off, because you will either see a Super Saiyan or a wolf who is in a frenzy. Some people try to get me scared by trying to threaten me, but that fails when I go into my wolf form or go Super Saiyan, which scares the shit out of them because they are facing a ruthless killer who has just gone into a frenzy. I have earned the codenames, the Angel of Death and the God of Destruction, because I truly deserve those names for the amount of kills in 2 months. Not even God and Saturn can stop me, which is kind of cool not having to worry about getting punished by God because you can strike back at him. I just met a demon who petty killed everyone off when I wasn't alive. Seasonbringer is still keeping the seasons in balance as always. When I went to the Arctic, I felt a lot stronger than normal, like I was one with the ice. I found a secret wolf pack hidden in an extinct volcano while I was there. While I was there, I felt strange, like my body wanted to shatter, and a strange mark appeared on my face. I was going to ask what was going on, but right before I spoke, every one of them bowed down to me. I thought, what the fuck is going on here? I think the leader of the pack recognized the mark on my face. He said, "The Guardian has returned!" I said, "What are you talking about? I have no connection here whatsoever." He said, "Come with me, I want to show you something." And I did! Before I knew it, we were in a huge chamber with a huge gem on a shrine. I was amazed, yet curious about the gem. I asked, "What is that thing, and why is it so big?" He told me, "That is the Master Ice Emerald. Only the Guardian can touch it. Go ahead, touch it." I did. When I did, I felt a lot of energy surging into me. Something came out of me, and from that I blacked out. When I woke up, I was in a bed bandaged up. After that, I wanted to see why my hand was bandaged up. I took the bandages off and screamed, "Holy shit, what the fuck is this mark?" Everyone came in and saw that I had a golden burn mark on my hand. Later, the Elder came in and was holding 7 small gems that I thought were pieces of the Master Ice Emerald. I apologized for shattering it until he told me, "These were hidden in your body, and these are the Ice Emeralds which allow you to go super." I said in confusion, "Super?" "Yes, super. It will make you even stronger than you are now." I said, "If I go super as a Super Saiyan, what will happen?" He said, "You might lose control of your body." I said sarcastically, "I've got to try it someday." He screamed, "You joke about the dangers of the Ice Emeralds!" I said coolly, "Hey, I laugh at the dangers. Do you know why?" He shrugged. I said, "You haven't seen me go Super Saiyan Stage 5 yet, and that's fun because just a little wave of my hand can destroy half the planet." At that, he backed up a few feet from fear, I think, or wanting me to show him. Cacano's Revenge. Before I could show him, there was an explosion. Both the Elder and I ran out of his den to see what was going on, and guess who we found? If you guessed Cacano, you're right. The ugly son of a B*** is back and very pissed off. I would be if that happened to me. I sensed he was a hell lot stronger from when I kicked his ass. I also smelled a lot of humans, which sucks. I remembered how I killed him before, and I went Super Saiyan Stage 5 again and started to prepare to strike with the Wind Scar, but I couldn't do it because something was holding me back like an inner demon. The Elder screamed something to me that sounded like, "You can't kill him that way, use the emeralds!" I tried, but I couldn't. I yelled back, "How can I kill him if I can't use them?" Suddenly, I remembered I must do it in front of the Master Ice Emerald. Cacano's defeat again, and Blade's insanity. I of course couldn't resist to insult him. Slow think, Cacano, old bone and bogfoot. That made him come after me. When we reached the chamber that held the Master Ice Emerald, he almost hit it, but when he got close, it fried him. I had to try my luck again in touching it, and the Ice Emerald started to glow, and I felt my powers growing. I finally struck him, and my arm was right through his chest, and I was holding his heart. I had finally killed him. When I emerged from the chamber, my right arm was covered in blood, and I dragged his body behind me. The humans saw what a big mistake they made by trying to kill me. My hair is pure white, and my eyes were bluish-greenish, and my aura is silver. Seasonbringer sensed my transformation and came to see what happened. I swear he was shaking in major fear when he saw me. I yelled, "Who else wants to die? If you don't, too bad, so sad." And I killed all the humans in the area. I ran out of energy and went back to normal. When I looked up, there were bodies and blood everywhere. I asked, "What happened?" The Elder told me the whole story of what happened. I realized I couldn't control myself when I was in that state. Later, I tried to transform, but I couldn't. I swore in frustration. The next thing I know, something landed on me. Spin's arrival. When I got ready to kill whatever landed on me, I found a hedgehog about my size staring at me. I asked, "Who are you? And why are you my size?" He didn't respond. I asked again. He finally said, "Spin the hedgehog." My mouth dropped wide open. I said, "Spin? You mean you're the one who helped me get out of that trap?"
Yep, that was me.
I asked, "How'd you get here?" He said,
A portal opened and I fell in, and now I'm here.
I told him I opened that portal by accident. When I transformed, my power probably caused a small tear in the time-space continuum that caused you to arrive here in this time. Spin was amazed that I knew about the time-space continuum. He asked,
"How do you know this?"
I replied, "A little two-tailed fox told me." He said something under his breath that sounded like,
"Tails, you idiot."
I told Spin I needed to know that to be able to go from dimension to another without damaging the fabric of time. I told him in my "I'm going to do something crazy" tone of voice, "I'm just getting ready to give an enemy a little payback." He said,
Not Dr. Eggman.
I told him, "I'm not after him, you idiot. I'm after the Dark Gods because I was a slave to them." He said nothing. I sighed and said, "Will you help me discover the power of these emeralds?" When I showed him, he was wondering how I got them. He agreed to help me, and I took him to the hyperbolic time chamber and spent 2 years in there. When we emerged, I knew how to use them. I decided to upgrade the Ice Emeralds, and I did! The Ice Emeralds are now Super Ice Emeralds, which makes me go hyper. When I got the hang of going hyper, I decided to go Super Saiyan. When I did, he wasn't impressed, so I went Super Saiyan Stage 5, which scared him. I told him I'm going to try my luck and go hyper as a Super Saiyan Stage 5 in the hyperbolic time chamber. When I did, I trained a bit to know what kind of power I was dealing with. Every step I took created a crater, so I hovered when I left the time chamber. I told Spin I can't create the portal because with this power I could destroy the fiber of time. I was ready to give chaos a whole new meaning of the word overkill, putting it lightly. While I was in there, I discovered I have the destructive angel arm ability. I shot it once in the chamber, and damn, it's dangerous to anyone in front and the one who was using it. I had to tell Seasonbringer what I was doing. He screamed,
What are nuts? You're challenging chaos alone.
I said, "Yep, that right, alone." He was in disbelief that I would fight alone without him. He gave me that "can I come too" look, which always makes me say yes. I did! He was excited and impatient to fight an extremely old enemy of mine. I told Spin to open the portal. He did! I told him to close the portal when I gave the order, and his response was, "Eggs." I punched him for that. I finally went through the portal with Seasonbringer, confronting chaos for the final time. I said, "Location reached. Facing chaos. Battle routine set. Execute." Seasonbringer said,
This isn't Battle Network.
I said, "Let's just get started." When I pulled Tetsuka from its scabbard, it didn't transform. I tried a different sword called Tetsume, and it did something I've never seen it do before. It transformed and glowed with an intense aura. The Dark Gods sent hordes of demons at me, but when I slashed them with it, they got destroyed. I realized Tetsume is the Chaos Killer. With it, I went Super Saiyan Stage 6, and then I went Hyper, which scared me, for I don't know what was going to happen. When I used it, when I did, the Eye of Terror wasn't damaged. I then did my Angel Arm in my ultimate form. The shot was devastating because I believe it almost destroyed the fucking Eye of Terror. I was helping the Imperial Guards and settling a score with Chaos for making me kill all those people when I didn't want to. Someone came out of the Eye of Terror. It was my corrupted form, holding the Slayer of Souls, the Chaos Sword of a Dark God. The final battle between light and dark. I pulled Tetsume out and fought him in a one-on-one match to the death. I used the Wind Scar combined with my power to deliver a destructive slash which could destroy the universe. The blast did kill him for the 900th time and destroyed the Slayer of Souls, but I made sure he won't recover, so I used Judgment and chose his fate. My decision was to send him to hell, and I did! I had to finish the destruction of the Eye of Terror. I made sure I did with Angel Arm with the energy that was gathered from around the universe, and used my energy as well. Destruction of Chaos. I yelled, "This is it, Chaos! Your time has finally run out! Now die, you goddamn ugly motherfucker, son of a B asterisk 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 piece of shit! Oh yeah, go to hell, you ugly B asterisk 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 asterisk!" I released the blast, aiming straight into the heart of the warp. Seasonbringer told me to flee before the blast detonates. I told him, no, I will stay here to make sure it is truly gone. He fled to Pluto and watched the explosion. He sensed me before the blast detonated, and after the explosion, he lost my signal and screamed, "No!" And he started crying, "Blade! Why'd you have to die?" The rebirth of Blade. He told everyone that I died in honor trying to end a threat. Everyone came to my funeral. Seasonbringer was about to say his goodbyes to me when I appeared right behind him. Everyone was either gasping in amazement or fear. I gave the be quiet signal and said, "Whose funeral is this?" He said, "It's Blade's. He's dead." I said, "Oh, really?" When I said that, he jumped about 5 feet. When he turned around, I was standing right behind him and said, "It looks like you've just seen a ghost," because his face was shocked to see me. He screamed, punching me straight in the face, "You asshole! You scared me half to death! I thought you were killed by the blast!" I shrugged and he asked, "How'd you escape the blast?" I told him, Angel grabbed me before the blast hit me and brought me up to heaven to tend my wounds from the battle against my corrupted self. He didn't believe me until I pointed in the direction of a guy wearing a white cloak with a halo over his head. Seasonbringer gasped in amazement. I later told Seasonbringer I was given the job of the judge in heaven. Everything is normal again. Life continued as normal, except when I had to do my job, which is both fun and boring, but hey, I don't care as long as I can stay on Earth. I'm allowed to go to hell and do some sparring with my corrupted side and do some pranks while I'm there. I sometimes go to where the Eye of Terror once was, and I sit on a planet close to it and remember the fight that made history. I visit the Emperor once in a while to hang out and teach the Space Marines some of my fighting skills. I visit Madanui and Metrunui. When I get there, I'm greeted happily by Toa and Matoran alike. They still have the warp gate they built, which is still functional. They use it to come to this world when they want to see me, or just to have fun. I did not know what's going to happen to me, but I don't like it. Next time on Christian Humber Reloaded. Will Christian Humber learn how the concept of time works? I think I did that one already. Shit. Will Kaze complete his training with Urahara, or will he go hollow? Will Vashblade manifest in my apartment and seriously throw the upstairs neighbors out of a fucking window because I don't understand how somebody can exist so loudly? Find out on the next episode of Christian Humber Reloaded.